Hello and welcome back to another video. So today's video we are going to talk about the new grind spot, Mirumok Dehkia. I tested this spot a couple of times and it seems to be an easy making gear grind spot because the mechanic is very easy and this spot is pretty chill. You can make raw silver somewhere between 2.3 to 2.4 builds per hour, but if you include all the drop, you can make somewhere between 2.8 to 3 builds per hour. So for the requirement to get into this spot, you will need to be at 350 AP and 427 DP. So to check the full stats, you can click on the icon that says View Total Stats and it will show you how many total stats you have on the right side, and on your left side it will show you how many total stats you need to reach to grind efficiently. And now that PA added AP caps, even if your total AP stats pass the AP limit, only 5% of that will apply. So other than that, it's kinda pointless. Now, let's get into crystal and setup for this bot. As you can see here, this bot have knockback CC, so I recommend using knockback crystal. If you don't have the red battlefield crystal fighting spirit, that's fine, you can get the other version of fighting spirit, and it works the same. Best way to get it is from the central market. The red battlefield version is about 1 bill, but right now there is none in the central market, so the smaller version is good for now. This is my crystal setup if you have not reached the AP cap, but remember what I said earlier about AP caps, that anything over the 5% AP caps will be pointless. So if you are over the AP caps, you can either remove 1 or 2 of your AP crystal for Black Spirit Rage or 4DR for Techniques. Now for the artifact, if you have not reached the AP cap, then I recommend using Commisivia artifact setup because it's a Commisivia spot, but if you are over the AP caps, you can run one of these two setup, either a Death Blow or Vicious Shadow, depending on your class and what it need. Next, what buff will you need for this spot? These are the buff I am running for this spot right here. Simple Chromium, Commisivia Harmony Drought, because it's a Commisivia spot. Deep Sea if you are over the AP caps for back attack, but if you are below the AP cap, then use Perform of Coverage for the 20 AP, attack speed, movement speed, and casting speed. Adventure Scroll, Blessing of the Mystic Beast for extra AP, then scrolls. Choose any scroll of your desire like drop rate, combat XP, skill XP, and etc. Now, location. Where is Mirumok Dehkia located? Well, if you open your map, Mirumok Dehkia will be right above Krina, right by 2 fairy cabin, and there is 2 lantern spot. The first spot is on the right. When you click on it, then it will bring you to the first spot. Then the second one will just be right across from the left. So yeah, let me show you how to find the 2 lantern spot for Mirumok. Okay, now let's talk about the mechanic. So for the mechanic here, it's really easy and simple. Once you pop the lantern, just keep killing the smaller mobs until you see this red warning sign that says Old Mirumok emerge. Then that's when the big boss spawn and you will want to go for a back attack and avoid staying in front, because he will hit the ground and you could die. Once you get him to like 50% health, that's when the mechanic starts. And it will pop out red, blue, or green colors. and you will have to attack the trends that have the same color that correspond to the one that the big boss have. But don't be in a rush to go and kill it, because the color can change. So as you can see here, it was blue, then changed to green. So just wait and look at the color carefully before you go and kill the corresponding color trends. After you kill the trends, just go back and kill the big boss. Once you successfully kill it, then a group of mobs will appear. Just kill it for more treasure. But let's say if you fail the mechanic and you are not able to kill the corresponding color trends, then the big boss will release a big AoE attack, so just be careful and iframe out. Also, be careful and look out for an explosion that will appear once in a while, and make sure to iframe out. If not, you could die if you are not geared enough. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the mechanic here at this spot. Once you kill the corresponding color trends, go back and kill the big boss. After that, just repeat the cycle all over again. So, for the results, this is my result here for the 1 hour grind. I made 2.7 bill, and this bot is pretty good for mid-gear players who are not strong enough to grind by yourself yet, because the server is good and the mechanic is pretty easy, and this bot is pretty chill once you know what you are doing. Anyway, thanks for watching and have a great day.